my name is Amani Batura, and my favorite color is blue. New York. The 2 or 3 times I've visited New York now, I've known it was the place for me since then, and I don't know, it just feels more than just like a vacation. My favorite book would probably have to be Toni Morrison's God Help the Child. Had a really important message about like colorism within the Black community and the image that dark-skinned women have in society, and trying to battle that kind of bestowed upon identity that women of that color are given from birth. So yeah, it's gonna sound weird, but I kind of like to be sad at times. I don't know, there's just something about it that makes me feel, I don't know, when I'm constantly happy, it's great, but it is kind of numbing at times, and it's just like, okay, like I know there's more to life than happiness. Like I don't want to be naive in the sense that everything is going to be great at all times. So when you do go through those hardships, yeah, they suck in the moment, but being able to look back on it later in life when you are in a better place and just say like, I got through that. It's kind of cliche, but like when I came out to my mom in January I'll never forget the feeling of like when I told her. I was sitting on this guy's porch at like 12:45 in the morning, and it was 15 degrees, and it was like the first time I felt like I could breathe, and without like this weight on my chest of living this like double life and having to hide who I was at home sometimes, and then being able to be myself at school and finding that I'm not having enough time to be myself. It was the first time that I think she heard me as a person, and I think my mom had been combating with the idea of me growing up and starting to develop my own ideas and personal beliefs set aside from her own and from what she raised me to believe. I fell in love for the first time. I started to feel like I was going crazy, and it was just this whole like whirlpool of emotions at all times, and people of mixed race. I don't think, like, especially for me, being black and white in America today, because of where our nation stands now, everything is so black or white, like, versus the other, and when you are part of that, like, marginalized group of, I'm both, and I see the error in both sides, and I see what's good in both, but living in a world where constantly one side is always constantly oppressing one, and you're trying to find your identity and where you fit in both cultures. It's not easy, and I think what I would want the world to know is just like, you're not alone, I guess, and no matter how you feel like you belong somewhere.
The last thing on my brain, sleeping in on Venezuela trains. I won't be the one to tell you I can never find the perfect time to say that I won't be the one to tell you I won't be the one. Won't be the one to tell you I can never find the perfect lines to say that I will be the one to tell you I will be the one. Mark my words, I hope you understand.
No one ever fucking thinks to ask where we are as people at this age, because no one really looks at us as fucking people.
Yeah, I hear you. I love that.
Bitch, I have feelings too.